How's it going? Hello, hello Bluetooth. Where's my camera? There's my camera. Hey, there we go. Yeah, so, really weird stuff happened yesterday. In case anyone wasn't here, we tried to play the Dragon Ball The Breakers beta with Bryce, and my computer just crashed during the tutorial. And so that essentially corrupted my save file. So, well, first of all, it fucked up my computer and it could not turn it on. So I ended up, before trying to like buy, figure out like taking it to a store or anything, I just thought, okay, I'm gonna unplug it for a couple of hours, then try to turn it back on, see what happens. And I did, and I managed to turn it back on. So then I was like, all right, well, I mean, it's like 9 at night, but I think we can still stream a little bit. So I set up the stream, and then the game, it just wouldn't load. It would the game would open and then would immediately crash. It would still keep running as like a background process because Steam would still register it as being open, but I couldn't find it on Task Manager, which is really weird. But yeah, it was just, I just couldn't play it. So I ended up canceling that stream, and then later on I ended up figuring out that it was when the game crashed, it corrupted my save file. So I had thought of that, right? Because I thought, okay, so maybe it's because I was in the tutorial and the save file just wasn't like fully written onto yet, and the game isn't really designed to restart from the middle of the tutorial, but it also doesn't consider the tutorial to be done, so what does it do? I thought it might have been something like that, so I tried to delete the save file, then reload the game, but it didn't change anything. And that's when I realized cloud save is a thing, and of course Steam saves and loads from the cloud all the time, so even if I deleted the save file on my computer, it would just load it up from the cloud anyways. So what I ended up doing is I had to turn off cloud save for the game and then delete my save file. It ended up working out, and I was eventually able to play. I was able to start playing the beta at 1 in the morning, and of course at that point the people do this thing called sleeping, so I wasn't really able to stream, but I did at least, since I couldn't be too loud, but I did get to play it, and yeah, I think I played until like 5 in the morning. It was legitimately a lot of fun, both playing as Survivor and as the Raider. It was very cool, even though I was like really bad at it, and like most of the other players were like level 40 and shit already. So I just kept getting my ass kicked. Like I got to play obviously, you don't get to play Raider too often since it's, 1 Raider to 7 players, but I got to play Raider. I played Raider 2 times before I clocked out because I wanted to at least try out both Cell and Frieza. When I played Cell, I just got fucking ganged up on at the Super Time Machine by like an entire team of level 3 motherfuckers while I was still in my imperfect form. I'm like, what the fuck? Just got fucking murdered. But yeah, no, the Breakers, it was a lot of fun. I'm very sad that I wasn't able to stream it. So, I mean, I had some concerns about the game. There's definitely some issues still, but it's very fun, so I'll definitely be getting it once it comes out, especially since it's only $20, right? It's, it's $20. It's a pretty good price. And hopefully the game gets more updates in the future, and if it does, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. So I imagine I'll be getting the Breakers, and I'll be streaming it once it comes out. Gentlemen, I can see what's happened. You're speechless because all the words in your head have been sucked up by the magnetism. Like, jeez. Firewall, how's it going? But yeah, I'll try to stream some Breakers once it finally comes out. Probably not with Bryce, since I doubt he's gonna get the game. But yeah, we'll figure something out. It's a very fun game. But yeah, let's just get right into Virtue's Last Reward. That's why we're here. Let's see. Last time. Right, so last time we, Quark and then later Alice both came down with this this disease, I forgot its name, and apparently there is a single cure. There's a single dose of the cure. So we have the choice of either giving it to Alice or giving it to Quark. But then Sigma, being a Sigma, decides James out. I'm doing good. Oh, I'm not. James, I'm doing good. James isn't. He smashed his head against the B pillar. But yeah. So Sigma thought, all right. So right, that route kind of ends for the time being with Sigma thinking really hard of, all right, how can I save them both? Right, rather than picking one, he's like, how could I save them both? And he just goes into a deep thought, and the rest of that route is locked. And I believe the reason why is because I read because some of the files that I got mentioned. Okay, Johnson. I mean, it's closer. At least it's J-O, so you got 2 of the letters right. And it ends with an N, so you got 3 of the letters right. The Johnson's the closest so far. But yeah, so what I imagine is gonna happen, because I did hear that there was a protein, no, what's it called? A something or other. Replicator in the lab, which I imagine means we could use the replicator to create another dose of the antidote and then use that to heal both of them. But of course Sigma doesn't know that. So what I imagine is gonna have to do is we're gonna have to try out some other paths, and then what's gonna happen is that's in one of the other paths, Sigma is going to learn about the replicator in the lab, and then he's going to transmit that information telepathically to him in the other timeline that is searching for an answer, and so then that Sigma is going to figure out the fucking replicator, and so then is gonna then he's gonna help, then he's gonna save them both. So we're just gonna have to, try out some other paths before we can continue down the current one. Get ready to do it. Pull up the chat on my... Next room. Jojo. I'll take Jojo. Joe is part of my name. There's no second Joe, but you can just say Joe 2 times. Dosta-san. Alright, but yeah. So this is the path that's locked. Lock number 4. So I would say we just head back to the previous spot, which is here, and we choose to betray Alice and see how that goes. Because then here we have some more options and stuff. Yeah, let's do that. See what happens when we betray Alice.
Hey, it's almost time.
You have to skip mode. No! No! I didn't mean to... But... Okay, let's try that again. Just need to stop the skip mode.
Hey, it's almost time.
No! Damn it! I can't turn off skip mode. This seems like an oversight. This seems like a pretty big oversight, not being able to turn it off. I don't know if it was a problem on my end.
It's almost time.
Whenever I tried... Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, okay. So what happened there is my computer crashed, and so I thought the stream had ended. Because, well, so my entire computer crashed, so I ended the stream. I thought I ended it, but I didn't. So YouTube was still waiting to get another signal from my computer. So what happened is, since YouTube was still waiting for my signal, and it hadn't considered the live stream to be over, what it will do is it will just replay the last few seconds until it, gets a new, until it gets new frames.
You're gonna... Alright, take it...
30?
Trey? This does...
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Okay, we actually would have missed nothing if we skipped. Good to know. I stepped out of the AV room. I can see others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing kick.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose. I guess I should say thanks. So, thanks.
Oh, come on. You don't need to do that. I just made the obvious.
Obvious?
Oh, I'm sure Alice chose Betray. That meant we pretty much had to choose Betray. Right?
How do you know what she's going to choose?
Guess you could say, just no.
Are you making fun of me?
Maybe.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Siggy!
I legitimately thought my computer had broken for a while there because it just wouldn't turn back on.
What are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
The cook chaser.
Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh! Well, that's very interesting. In the previous, if we choose Ally, Alice chooses Betray. If we choose Betray, Alice chooses Ally. That's certainly interesting. Jesse, I have terminal cancer. Need to finish doing a Europa series. Bryce is currently not really in a location where he can stream. So we can't really do that. The plan is gonna be to finish it once I talked to Bryce while we were playing the Breakers yesterday, and he is dying to continue the game, right? But he can't really stream right now. So the idea is once he once he's back in a place where he can stream, we're going to continue it, but it's taking all his willpower not to just continue the game on his own in the meantime. Really want to pet Zero Jr. He's kind of adorable, yeah. You allied with Dio and called you Jojo? I didn't ally with Dio. Luna allied with Dio. We allied with Alice. Sigma.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Well, this is a bit awkward. Good points there. Hey, Alice. The hell is this? It shows Betray last time. So I chose betray too. Yeah, so Sigma has memories from the previous timeline. No. What?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
You tell me one thing.
What?
Exactly. Press the button.
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
No, can't be. What's going on? Yeah, so he still remembers the previous iteration. I'm glad this is all coming on up really early in this game, because it'd be really weird, since that was like the big plot twist of the last game, for this game to just also treat it like a big plot twist and like save it for the end. It just wouldn't work. So it's nice that it's cutting straight to the chase here. Fine, I chose ally. Let's pick betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
This time, I chose betray. Her vote changed to ally. Why? It was different. History somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. Alice had somehow known that I had chosen betray. Chosen ally in response. At least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. But it just happened with something entirely different. No way Alice could have known what we would choose when she made her decision. Well, this is because you assume cause and effect must happen forward in time. You assume that the cause must take place before the effect. But that's not necessarily the case. In a game like this where telepathy essentially works through time, the cause can most definitely take place after the effect, especially if we're going with some kind of time cube theory as opposed to multiverse theory. I guess multiverse theory kind of works that way as well, but I mean, multiverse theory, that was always the choice. The multiverse theory is just a lot different. I would go play, haven't had a good week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Firewall. Are any of you excited for the new Pokemon games? Besides, he had known, no way she would have chosen ally. In other words, she was a vision without knowledge of ours. Say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. Draw a rock. Right after that, Alice throws the paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip up the scissors this time. This time, Alice chooses rock. I lose again. That's fine, because it still makes sense. Actions of the past caused Alice's actions in the future, easy. But it just happened in the B game, doesn't like that. Look really funky. Who looks really? The professors look fucking incredible, in my opinion. And I really like the new starters. Back to that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. Oh, are we tying this into quantum superposition here? In this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is. So I decided to go with rock. Alice's choice is revealed. That she went with paper. Damn it. Losing stuff. So once again, I go back in time and try to change history. Erase my loss. What will I choose this time? It's not even a question. Scissors, obviously.
Oh, last time Alice went on paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice.
Except not really. Because if we're going with quantum multiverse theory in this case, she's made two choices in two different timelines, and we won't know the timeline that we're in until we see the choice. But that's when the timeline will split. It's the observance that causes the split, and at least when it comes to quantum theory, as far as we know, if we observe a particle at a certain point in time, let's say it's, let's say we have a particle moving back and forth in just like a line, right? So it can only move in one dimension, right? So it can have a position from 0 to 5, let's say. It's counted as 0 on one end, 5 on the other side, right? And let's say at a certain time, we measure the location of that particle. That particle is at 3. Then we go back in time, and we redo that measurement at the exact same time that we did it before, but this time we find the particle at 1 instead. Because the particle is really in the entire box at the same time, and it's only when we look at it that it probabilistically decides which place to go. It's the idea that the universe is not deterministic, it's probabilistic. Meaning that everything is decided in the moment, and if you were to rerun two scenarios with the exact same starting parameters, the end could be completely different, just because at the end of the day, there is an innate randomness involved. Scarlet and Violet. I believe it is Scarlet and Violet. They do look pretty good. Legendaries that you ride on. I quite like the future legendary. The past one looks kind of iffy. I think the past one looks better as a motorcycle, but just generally the future one.
Sure of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be white hot. Look at this apple. Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to a rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect here. Alice's choice in the past and mine was in the future. How could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? It wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell is going on? Oh. Wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Of course. Time travel is impossible. There's absolutely, positively no way to travel through time, but that was true.
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
I think some of the designs for, like, they revealed some more character designs pretty recently, and I think some of them are kind of funky, especially the in-game models look pretty bad, but other than that, I'm very excited. I have not played a Pokemon game since Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because I've just never been interested in them. They've all just felt like boring to me. So it's rare for me to actually get excited for a Pokemon game, but this
Anyone
one's
who
done it.
thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Wait, what? We literally travel through time continuously? You mean canonically? I don't think it's time travel. I think it's more so, like in the last game. This thing, I think it's more so, he has memories of this timeline, even though this version of Sigma hasn't gone through here. It's not like, I don't think he went like this way, then jumped back, and then went this way. I think one Sigma went this way, and then this Sigma had memories from this Sigma and then went this way. I think that's more so how it works in this.
Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
Oh, sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got 1 BP left.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right! What in God's name is wrong with you?
We kind of deserve this one.
I'm sorry. Really, I seriously feel terrible about it.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. So literally, no matter what way we pick, we get the worst possible ending.
Alice stormed off, threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and stabbed me right through. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
What do you mean, continually? What the fuck does the word continually mean in this scenario? One of the other teams dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
No way I'd choose betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
What? No, that's not... No.
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Sorry, Alice, but the metal ring covering your bare chest must be super uncomfortable to wear. I imagine. Time does not stop, so it goes on as we travel through it. Well, time never stops, technically. It doesn't matter whether you travel through it or not. I mean, unless you've literally got Zawarudo. Time does... I do not understand what you're saying.
I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, appear to have resolved things amicably, both choosing ally. Doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. Why Dio sounds so awkward? What happened in the AD room? Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
Is it just me, or does the music sound louder than the dialogue? Hold on. Right, check. That?
Isn't
Wasn't that obvious?
Turn up the voice just a little bit. Fine on my end.
You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards.
Moon card.
Yes, and now. You'll...
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on! Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might although, I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Alright, so I am wondering, since things are different already in this timeline, are the team assignments gonna be different too? Because that will be interesting.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
AI. There's rules about who can go secondary. Like you have to have 3 people.
Yeah? So?
What about the number 9?
Nope.
Okay.
There aren't
Well,
any.
we've gone through this.
All that thing? Well,
That's not.
Then explain it.
Just you.
What?
There's a sort of it checks. But
So,
ding ding ding! As long as the... It doesn't matter how many...
Wait, hold on a minute.
Oh, so colors have already changed. Were we yellow last time? I genuinely don't remember. We are a pair. I believe last time we were paired up with... Was it Luna? I think we were paired up with Luna, right? Yeah, let me see. Isn't time traveling the same as experiencing the past because we're traveling from a moment to the next constantly? 40 minutes into the future by the time that... What? Okay, I have no idea what Firewall is talking about. Isn't time traveling the same as experiencing time pass because we're traveling from a moment to the next constantly? I mean, I guess, yeah? Yeah, I guess.
No, yes!
they do indeed.
I guess, well, not really. I guess that depends on how you define time, right? Is time passing simply a strict definition? If time passing is a strictly sensory thing, then yes. If you were to be traveling back in time, for you, time would still be going forward, even though the world around you is going backwards. But to you, though, it would be forwards, and if you're traveling back in time, the time that you're traveling back in time, it's forward to you, and if even, like, if you were to stop time, like fucking Dio, then time would still be going on, because to you, it's going on. I guess if you're using a more empirical definition, time passing would simply mean traveling from forward through time. And so then if you were to teleport from one spot in time to another, you wouldn't be time wouldn't be passing. And if you were to stop time, then it would not pass. You would be stuck in the same moment. So I guess it's just really a matter of how you define the term passing time.
do I take it off?
And Firewall, I have no idea what you're saying.
Well,
I have no idea how that
there's two
relates to
ways.
what time travel relates to the stream.
The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet up.
What's the second one? Hey, Zero, what's the second?
Oh, I think you... Do you?
Of course I do.
Oh, well, it's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates, you know, technically, your fancy little... So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Don't read into it. Okay, I won't.
So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that.
Well, it should be fine as long as we can just cut off our arm, right?
But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
Oops.
As I just noticed, Sigma isn't in this shot, which is implying that he's just fucking standing off to the side here for no fucking reason.
I guess it's not gonna be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
Right, because there's a couple of people that are at 1 point.
There. That's pretty clear, right?
Riddle me this. Yeah, I remember. I like that everyone is so surprised that death is one of the conditions. I mean, yeah, I guess it's just not really a thing people think
I
about.
guess I'd say it's going to be 10 mealdy or less. One or the other. Or...
It might be both of them.
Wait, what?
Why am I going to die?
Take a look at your points.
I guess I can tell you why.
Because you betrayed me in an alternate timeline, so now I have to betray you in this timeline.
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
Needles and a bracelet are gonna activate.
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, I had been right. Had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
For the drama.
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well...
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
Who said it's gonna be
I think
fair?
it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right? Right, Fido?
Jesus Christ, Zero, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, I guess so.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. Being able to rules, possible. And their chronic doors. People's like bracelets. Look, stop, BP. Zero killing you. Yeah.
One last thing.
What is
The
it?
next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs.
Yep, found them already.
You already saw them, right?
Yep.
There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
Did she? I'm yelling.
So am I.
Me too.
Okay, so it looks like the team pairings are the same. Okay, good to know.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the AC. I don't know if that's the mic speaker. Off. A good temperature this time of year though, so I don't really need it.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
Colorblind?
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Yeah, I don't quite remember from last time, but I think this is possibly. I think this is still this is the same as it was in the other timeline, but I'm not 100% sure.
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. Appearance and of course, no rules. Now.
Yeah, it's interesting that the thing that's totally random is the exact same in both timelines, but the thing that's supposed to be based on reason and logic, Alice's choice, is different. So that's an interesting.
With all of that explained, I must bid you adieu.
Adieu.
Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me. I mean, I'll never see you guys again.
Got through this.
Did you really think I was gonna cry? As if I'd cry over you dummies.
What the? You fucking dick.
You mad? Anyway, good luck.
I'm gonna go do the New York Times Wordle.
I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks about 42 minutes. Right, so we gotta split up and search.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits.
Another pillock.
Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
Alas.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up.
5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There are none. Nods and mumbling. Split up and moved off to investigate. The only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? As I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done.
Yeah, we can go ahead and just skip this stuff. Since we've already gone through it previously. So yeah, we're just in this novel section, which I'm guessing is going to continue all the way until we get to the next next set of chromatic doors. Fair enough. Stupid fucking car, turn on. I don't have time for this shit. Stupid shit. Ooh, chemistry is fun. Even though I fucking hate it. It can be pretty fun. I've done some chemistry research, computational chemistry. Yeah, okay.
Oh no, Walter. That is sus.
Self-pity. Get me anywhere. Out. Try to clear it, sort of. Let's go the other way around. Let's go to the crew quarters first. This time around.
Walter, put your dick away, Walter. I'm not having sex with you.
It's so good. Kid named Finger.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Well,
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
I didn't really think on it. I told you.
Anything else out of the...
What's this book? A Meowt?
Oh, okay.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Basically the same as last time.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that. What?
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Oops.
What do you mean?
Luna.
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious. I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Right, okay.
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that. I suppose it... Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
I only know one Jesse and he's live streaming it. Yo, bitch! This.
What about the infirmary? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though. Dio and Luna didn't tell you? Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Okay, so this seems so far the same. 6 infectious friends, loot authorities.
It seems a little... Yes.
Pandemic.
If it is true, is there a pan...
Well, I don't think there's any. We should just hurry up.
Quark has a point. If we want to know what's going on outside...
Right.
Good! Mr. K and I will keep... What are you gonna do? Okay.
Then we will see you later.
Alright. Nothing new there. I assume the only new dialogue is going to be talking to Phi and Alice. So I wanted to just get this one out of the way since I knew it. Let's do the infirmary this time. You say study chemistry? Name every molecule. There's some molecules that you will literally take hours to just say the name. Because chemists like to do this thing where they name things what they actually are. Whereas physicists and mathematicians just name them after random people. And it's hell to keep track because there's like 50 things named after Euler, 50 things named after Boltzmann. Use Boltzmann's constant. Yeah, bitch, which one?
So, well, this is awkward. This is the infirmary.
Ugh, what are you doing here?
Oh, man.
Obviously.
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Temioji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this?
I really quite like Tenmyoji.
You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left? Maybe less?
Jesus Christ, Alice! Stop. Maybe if you stop being such a bitch, I might actually feel bad about this.
I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life.
I'm pretty sure you were alive a lot longer than he was. And I choked on my own spit. There are yeah, they are. Because chemists do just name things after what they are, which is just a fantastic naming convention.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
Okay.
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Schrodinger's irony when someone makes a statement that's so ridiculous that there's no way to know if it's not ironic with such sincerity that you sacrifice yourself. That would be, more so, it's called post-irony, I think. Ida explains it really well in his Sam Hyde video, I think. Just tell me one thing. Oh, there's
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction. I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
It's for the most part the same.
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective.
Yeah, we already know you're like a secret agent.
Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking? I didn't say I was a detective. No. That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
Yeah, so spy would make the most sense.
Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know, I was thinking maybe you were related.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Sure. Middle of the fucking desert.
In the middle of a desert. Yes, but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too?
Yeah, I'm working on my bachelor's too. I'll be done 2024.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji.
And then the plan is to do my master's in 1 year. See.
Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
Hey, Darius, how's it going? Just watched El Camino? It's alright. There's a couple of cool things in there, like the scene with the duel is a really good scene. But other than that, I just think it's a pretty mediocre entry into the Breaking Bad universe.
I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see.
And what about you, Bluetooth? Are you in college?
Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader. Nope. I lead a company of about... It was my grandfather's grandfather. My father died at a young age. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was pretty reckless, always talking about how he couldn't let the kids...
I see. You lost your...
Yeah.
Mostly through this whole thing. Already,
Shit.
so...
Anyway, point is, I got grabbed on the... I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black... Before I can even get a look at him, they hit me with that gas and I'm out. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, you still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
Are you some kind of doctor? I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
What about Zero?
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Oh, electrical engineering is pretty fun.
Just who is he anyway?
Oh, come on. You know...
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Yes, Dio, I'm not sure you're the best judge of character. You seem like just kind of an idiot.
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Work.
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Sure.
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
Would be.
He really did about Quark, I mean.
I've always loved science.
And if it makes you feel better,
And math.
sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Alright.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
I mean, it just looks like she'd be a college student to me.
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain...
Yeah. Do this.
You sure?
That's alright, it's just Car Select Elementary. I mean, he could.
There's no point to talking about this.
If the point of the game is just entertainment, I don't see anything wrong with just grabbing random people, but I mean, of course it's not.
We should just focus on getting out of here.
I don't know why you would
I agree.
rule that out.
Where do you plan on going?
We're going to the lounge. Saying my top bands are based. How are the Flying Burrito Brothers based? I was mostly talking about Yes there, honestly, and Pink Floyd.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Right. Go to the lounge. Comp Sci is fun, but depending on where you go, it can be a very hard degree.
Oh,
it's also just
hey, Sigma.
An extremely saturated job market, so finding jobs in computer science is very hard, and it's only gonna get harder the further on you go in time. It's a similar thing with engineering, really. Yes, song is ritual. I like Close to the Edge. Close to the Edge is probably my favorite song of all times, maybe.
Can I get you a seat? What do you want?
In Australia, only licensed electricians make light bulbs. Can you not change your own light bulb? What are they gonna do? Shoot ya? With what guns? It's Australia.
Can I get you a drink? I turned 21 just the other day. Why not?
Yeah.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place. Sigma?
It hasn't gone away.
Are you alright?
What? Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now.
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache or... Not me. Well, it's hard to explain. Your head feels... No, my body feels like my whole...
Yeah, no. Gone through this before.
I guess it's...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah. It's kind of like my body isn't really... I'm sort of floating.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas. It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff...
Right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long
Best
time,
Sasquatch
so
preservation
it must have
was.
been pretty powerful stuff.
Adam Hart, Mother. I quite like Shine On, You Crazy Diamond.
Well, it could be a side effect.
So it's...
Or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
I pretend parts 8 and 9 don't exist and just listen to parts 1 through 7. Police broke the sign.
Something horrible has happened. Please, you all have to come with me.
What is it?
I found something horrible in room 2 in the crew quarters.
Something... horrible?
Never mind. You'll understand when you see it.
Luna, finger...
I think it's a bomb.
Still left my body when I listened to that. That was basically me with Close to the Edge. I really like the really long, like, prog epics. Close to the Edge, Lizard, Gates of Delirium, Tarkus, Shine On You Crazy Diamond. Never really been a fan of High on the Memory.
So, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Goodbye.
On the top of your head, what are the 5 worst fictional universes to live in? it's just so many that are terrible, right? Like, I mean, one's gotta be Attack on Titan, right? Let's see.
I'll go find everyone else.
Like, Dragon Ball, you'll get killed like 30 times. Like, the Earth just gets fucking blown up all the time, but it doesn't matter because he just gets revived with the Dragon Balls.
No, there's no need for... Quark is already bringing... We should arrive soon. You see?
Where's the...
Oh, Danganronpa is really bad. Yeah, actually, throw Danganronpa onto that one. Danganronpa is fucking horrible.
See? There it is!
Marvel DC? It depends on what iteration. Because there's so many iterations of Marvel DC. Like, MCU isn't too bad. But, like, Gotham? Oh my god. No. That's so funny.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a room.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort. Not if we can get it.
It was me. I found it while Quark and I were investigating this area. We split up to collect the rest of you.
How did you know it was a bomb?
I have seen it before.
When?
I'm not sure.
Because of the amnesia?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? We don't even know if it's a real bomb.
You want to try it out? One Thanos snapping his ass cheeks and you're dead? Yeah, but everyone got revived on Thanos from the snap, so it doesn't really matter. Even though the entire world is fucked based on the arrival of new people and it doesn't have the facilities. The MCU doesn't really dive into the logistics of the world's population just doubling. You know.
Are you gonna tell me you believe that guy who can't remember his own fucking name knows a bomb when he sees it?
No. Kay is right. That's a bomb. I'm sure of it.
How do you know?
I just do.
You sounded pretty... How do you... Let's just cut it.
Spare... This isn't... Please just look. It's an anti... Wait. Oh, you... Anyway.
Huh? Why?
Well, you do...
Yeah. Grandpa, but...
I see. Can you...
Me?
Well, you know...
I don't know.
You want...
Yes.
No, not Phi's horrible explanation of what antimatter is.
So, antimatter... The thing when they can't... That so...
Sorry. I don't...
You've got... What happened? Well, because they're like when that. But when you get...
I know! A bit...
Exact... In this...
Talking about the comics.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You know Gotham City is in New Jersey? Gotham City is in its own state of Gotham. In the DC universe, Gotham State is where Gotham City is. I like Close to the Edge, but I had Canon 1 Danganronpa V3 ship when I listened to that song. What fucking... What Danganronpa V3 ship?
You followed it,
No, I mean,
right?
unless it's like a spoiler, but... I mean, how would it be a spoiler? How is a ship... Yeah, a ship can't be a spoiler. What is it?
Yeah!
Yeah, just how big of an...
Real
It's
big.
So you, for example, that would mean...
So you'd...
Yes, that means... That's about...
What? But there's only...
Well,
That's not... We're talking...
don't get... I think it's
That's so...
What is that?
about as much... Yes.
And how... That's enough to...
True. We don't know if we can get...
But how do we know?
What do you mean?
Look at... It's got an... If the... Yes, there's no...
Yeah. We've gone through this.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it.
No! Don't touch it! What the... Have you got this? Do you really...
Well, then what...
We'll just... Until we... There's not much else we can...
Do you know how to turn it off?
According to a lot of comic max, Gotham City is in New Jersey. I'm like 90% sure Gotham City is in its own state of Gotham. Hence why it's called Gotham City and not just Gotham, right? Like, the reason New York City is called New York City is because there's a New York State as well. The reason Kansas City is called Kansas City is because there's a Kansas State as well, right? Like, you don't call Miami, Miami City. You don't call Los Angeles, Los Angeles City. It doesn't make sense.
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the...
There should be. If you enter... Yes, that... Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a... If we can find the password input device, then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea.
Wolfenstein is also pretty bad.
But we can figure out when they did it.
The Alien universe, Dead Space. Just a lot of universes that are just really fucking bad.
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
Can you imagine you just go on a vacation to Italy and you just fucking... and then you're like at your hotel and you're like, I need some water. So you head down to the reception. So, you head down to the reception to buy like some water bottles. And literally, as you take a step down the stairs, your fucking foot, your entire body gets covered in fucking mold and eaten from the inside out. Because some stupid motherfucker whose name means chocolate is trying to murder a 15-year-old kid.
I don't know about after we finished the AB, but if someone planted it right before...
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah, anyone could have come. It would have been easy to...
You know, I don't what were you doing?
I was having an existential crisis.
I never said that.
You thought it.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
The worst one of all. Wilfred is actually one of us.
Impossible. There's no way that would get past Zero.
Unless that person is working with
And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward.
Why not? Do you know him?
What?
When you...
Of course.
This is from now. Which one?
Okay, fine with... Anyway, whichever...
I don't think... Well, he said...
Remember the comic about Thanos tormenting kids since birth for taking away his blanket when he was able to start killing the guy's friend? Because he was petty as hell. Look, the fucking comics are wild. Don't forget the fact that there's a fucking Thanos copter, okay? Maybe he just has bombs inside of that hat of his. Because, like, his head isn't that big, right? Like, his head should really only come out about this high, so what the fuck is up here? Gotta be filled with bombs. I got you pegged, kid.
Oh no, this is bad. Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Yeah, we're running out of time, people. Oh shit, here we go again.
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
There, just sent him. Just don't ask me why the ship comes to mind. I am weird. Yeah. Interesting. I don't think I could have guessed that one.
You're right, this bomb...
Oh, I am exhausted. My sleep schedule was all kinds of fucked up this weekend because I went to sleep at 5 Saturday, and then I realized, fuck, I have I have an appointment to get my car's windshield fixed at 10, so I had to wake up early. And then last night I stayed up, and then yeah, I slept for like 3 hours, like last afternoon to catch up on sleep, and then I stayed awake until 5 playing fucking Dragon Ball The Breakers.
Have opened.
So. Joker, after killing Batman, became a DMV employee to torture people even more.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
What are our options?
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
Right. Luna and I pair up with Clover, go through the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Alice, go through the red door. Kankor pair with Fi, go through the blue door. B, Luna and I pair up with Fi and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Clover, go through the blue door. Kankor pair with Alice. D, Luna and I pair up with Alice, blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio, okay. Yeah, so we paired up with Alice last time.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Is Phase 4 messed up, or is it getting better? It's pretty messed up. It's very sloppy. There's some good stuff, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier is an enjoyable show, even if the ending just doesn't address the main issue of the fucking, that is the central conflict of the show. Hawkeye is probably the best thing to come out of the Phase 4. Because it mostly just feels like the Marvel Netflix shows, where it's just small scale type of thing. No Way Home has more plot holes than Swiss cheese. I haven't actually watched Multiverse of Madness yet. Loki is very disappointing. With kids holding God in their... What? Okay. I don't know how to
you
do
decided
this.
the first time, right?
Yeah.
Then can I decide this time?
Oh, yeah.
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose?
It is, but I seem to recall on another timeline you were against that idea.
Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
Okay.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Right, he wants to talk about the, ice.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B then?
Yes.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay too?
Thought about it for a moment. I went with option B. And I would go through the red door with Phi. As far as how I felt about that. No, I want to go with... I want to go with Clover. No. That's
Why not?
Okay. Because
Oh no, this is bad.
Bursts into the room. That's not okay. Refuses to elaborate further. Please. That Pokemon would be a great universe to live in. Nah, I'm not cool with kids holding God Arceus in their balls. WandaVision was cool in the start. The second half of it was just boring.
Which door do you want then? The only other choices are A and C.
The entirety of Phase 4 just feels like a... Especially with the questionable canonicity of the previous TV shows. Like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had single-handedly done more for the like, world building the MCU than basically any other show or movie had ever done. And then they just, it's almost like, literally, like, they completely forgot that it existed when writing some of the shit in the, in Phase 4. Very funny. Oh, that, Lynn and I would be better with Clover. On the other hand, if I chose C, you're going through the blue door with Alice. Which one do I want? That to go with? There's only two choices here. Intriguing. I want to go with the green door with Clover, but I just... No, an option A. I'll take Clover.
What gives you the power to just decide that?
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Oh, now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections?
Sir, open the door, let me in so I can tell you that it is not okay and then leave.
Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
Alright, head in. Got it quickly, don't want another and split up. NVOG, DO, Alice. Right towards the red door, while Kang, Quark, and Phi made the way to the blue one. Gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me. Clover and Luna ran towards it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
We're an hour and a half in. I was mostly just retreading old ground.
Huh? Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked. There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Over. Try pulling the lever.
Why do I have to do it?
That might be dangerous. I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around and give it a good jerk. It's kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Just be gentle.
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior. You're kind of grossing me out.
I know, you probably just think of yourself as some girl. You have to become a woman.
You're not making it any better. Why don't you do it?
If you can't take it, then maybe Luna can. Have you done this before? You start at the base and work your way up. Give it a good tug once you get to the top.
What? What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself?
Sigma's such a fucking coomer, dude.
Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
Alright.
then I won't like it. Decide heavily and flip the switch with as much languid disdain as I can manage.
Oh. One of the doors opened. Yeah, just the one on the left. We might as well go through it.
Yeah. Yeah. I should try flipping one more time. You can manage it with just one hand, Clover. Just do it real fast. Oh, it takes a second. Up and down once.
You are disgusting.
He's a Sigma male. What do you expect? Archive. Fancy. Another weighing puzzle. Dice? Box? For a second I thought that was like a gamer chair. It was like a podium. Huh.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but... Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so... archivey. All these books and stuff everywhere.
And that's where the name comes from.
Maybe we can find some clues.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Seek a way out.
Clover's voiced by Kane's voice actress, isn't she? Yes, she is. Clover is Akane from Danganronpa. Dio is Akahiko from Persona 3. Fi is Nanako from Persona 4 and Aigis from Persona 3. Luna is Laura Bailey, who is just in every fucking game. Also Quark is Chie from Persona 4. A is... K is also a well-known voice actor, I just forgot who. Alright, well, we're gonna take just a little break because I need to go to the bathroom. Alright, we'll be right back. let's get back into it. It looks like these books are in Latin.
Can you read it?
No. Sorry.
You, don't need to apologize. What about you, Chloe?
Of course not. It looks like there's no way to walk in this area. It's all right here. Books written in Latin. Is that the same no matter where we click? Looks like. So many books! They're everywhere. There's even one book that stands out though. Maybe we should go take a look at it.
Huh. One of these things is not like the other.
You're right. Different color.
Let's have a look at it.
And Lion. The Sun, CO5.
Book, an orange cover. Title is And Lion.
Hey, there's something written on the back cover of this book. Back it says, to the Sun, CO518.
Eh? Of course, Troy Baker is in this game. Why can't I escape you?
Yeah, he's one of them. I don't remember who. I think he might be K.
Did you play P4 backside of the TV next intermission?
Maybe. There might not even be another intermission. Till the end. Any other books stick out?
Yes, they do. Book is different too.
Maybe we should take it with us. Go up.
Book with a red cover. Title is Go Up.
This one too. On the back it says The Stairway, EO630.
There?
I don't care that they're written in Latin. I don't see any other conspicuous. Alright. Keep going.
These books are making me dizzy.
Okay.
You two young ladies help me replicate. I think I'll be fine.
You don't mean recuperate?
No, he means replicate.
Well, this die looks perfectly ordinary.
Faucet? Wait. 50 gram weight. 50 kilograms. I was like, that's one heavy fucking die.
50 grams is a lot more reasonable.
This is 50 grams. This is a weight.
Yeah. I usually use weights like this to weigh things down, but plus you could do other things with it.
Put it in a snowball, you get a little extra oomph.
It's not what I meant. It's the balance scale. You could weigh things against each other.
Driver?
Hey, a Phillips head screwdriver.
Oh, why would you have a screwdriver in a room full of books?
Maybe it's useful if you're reading some deconstructionist literature. That's a good one. Clover is still the best character in the series. I'm not liking this game as much as that last one. Ah, there you are.
Another book that doesn't match.
That makes 3.
The Sun. Book with a green cover. Title is To the Sun.
It says something on the back of this one too.
And Lion.
Back it's and Lion. 7. So these books reference each other, which means there should be a 4th book referencing up. There's There it is.
Is the last odd book out?
So, I double-checked all the shelves. There's the Stairway.
Nice blue hardcover book. I guess the title is The Stairway.
Huh? It says something on the back of this book, just like the others. Go up. Yep. Back of the book says go up. A0502. Right? I can bench press 50 kilos with my pinky. Sure you can. I believe in you. Kinda scary.
Isn't there something up there?
What is it? See it from down here. Looks like we might need some sort of way to get up there. This one. Dye? Green dye. Nothing up my sleeve.
You're not making it sound any less suspicious.
Well, it's perfectly ordinary. Need to get that lock off so that we can open the box. Puzzles go pretty straightforward. We just need the right 5-digit number. Right, so we need to... Come on, you can do it. I'm guessing this is going to be the weight of the various cubes, so we're going to need to figure out their weight. But we can actually go ahead and get started on that one. So, the red, we've already picked up. You can just do that in red. So for the red cube is going to be... So hard writing with a mouse. It's going to be 50 grams. Because it was weighed down by the weight that we have. I guess we'll have to test out the other. Blue one.
Normal blue dye.
Metal desk. There's other stuff on it. Blue ink.
Ink. I guess the mystery of the dark blue liquid was easier to solve than I thought.
This looks like the sort of ink you'd use with a dip. Remember seeing that? Again, I suppose you could use it for things.
Right?
Ain't nothing on this paper.
No. Nope.
I don't see any notes on it though. Ah.
No music coming from this music. I guess it's just...
I see a spring. Maybe we should check the movement.
The movement?
Sorry, movement of pieces that actually make it work. Cylinder there. Fortunately, it looks like it's fixed in place with a Phillips screw. Oh.
Well, in that case... There's the cylinder. So I took off the screw, but all I got was a cylinder.
Maybe the cylinder is important? Right, we put ink on the cylinder and we roll it on the paper. That with ink. That with the paper.
Just need to roll across this paper. There we go. Pattern transcribed.
On report, view the art. Anything else? Stuff. A report. Oh, these are dice. 6, 5, 4, 2, 3. So these are the various faces of a die. I just don't get, what the point is, Let's see. 6, 3, 4. Yeah, this is just a die laid out. There's
What is this? Some kind of chart.
Management number.
Well, pretty much the only thing anyone's gonna manage in this room is books. Got the letters A, B, C, and D, and the numbers 1 through 8 running vertically.
There's bookshelves in front of us.
Huh.
Bookshelf is 8 rows.
Narrow bookshelf on each side, wider ones in the middle.
They're shaped like diagrams. Hey, there's a blue slot here.
I think we're supposed to put something in it.
A small hole. Putting in it. Some kind of card. It will dispense it. Bloody. Let's take a look at this balance. Things on both sides so we can compare them, but actually, if I didn't do it,
Well, the scale had a dice and a weigh on it when I found it.
I got 3 dice. Be able to figure out what they weigh using this. Dice for dragging them where you want. Press the check button on the scale to compare their weight. Scale is activated. The check button switches sides. Yeah. So let me just confirm this. Red is 50. Red is 50. Cool. So let's see. Blue and red. Blue is heavier. Green and red. They're both heavier. Try this. Be 100 grams. Even. Oh, is that even? I think that was even. Okay. So green is gonna be 100 grams. And what about green and blue? Blue is gonna be heavier. I'm guessing it's just gonna be 150, right? Yep. Okay. Blue is 1. Right, beautiful.
The scale is going to unlock a box when we fulfill certain conditions.
It certainly doesn't look that way. Nice stuff. Right, so let's do this. So this is gonna be 150 plus 100 times 50, of course, PEMDAS, parentheses there. So we're gonna get 1000 plus 150, 5150 should be the correct answer. Alternatively, if we ignore PEMDAS and just go left and right, that is instead going to be 250, 50, which is just equal 1,000, yeah, 1,000. Well, no, 5 is going to be 1,050 and then 0. Yeah, 12,500. That should be right. Yeah, it's going to be one of these two. Let's try the rational one first. 5150. 0 5 1. Oh, beautiful. All right, that was easy.
There we go. Unlocked.
Good job. I like the fact that they specifically made it a 5-digit combination just to throw you off and make you think that the because obviously some people are just going to do it left to right and get the wrong number because they forget about PEMDAS. But I like that it has specifically 5 digits to throw you off even more. Really cool. Let's open it. Ooh. Wonder if this is someone's diary.
That's like fun.
Looking on the cover, wonder what kind of book this is.
Open it up.
I can't read it. This is Latin.
Looks that way.
Well, it's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least.
Huh. Take that. You visit the... Oh, come on. Books, we have dice, we have ways. Okay, take a look. Ah! Another dice diagram that is also laid out just like one, which I believe it was. This real quick was 6. This one was 1. We're 5 and 2. Then you here were... This one 3 and this one 4. I think this one was 3. Something like that. Look. 6, 5, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, they literally just match up perfectly. What that has to be. Huh? Need that. Maybe we put the books back in the B8. Right, so I think we need to put the books back, but in the right space, in the right... Let's see. Go up. Go up goes in A0502. A is gonna be U, 1, 2, 3, 5, and then the second slot. So up, right here. Then and lion goes D0703. And I'm just gonna quick. D5. And 3. 9. C5 is 5. D5 is going to be sun. James, I can't read. And then Stairway is gonna. One do you go? It's gotta be in B. Ah, there it is. What was that? It's from the other side of the wall. Well, that wasn't the wall. I think it was the bookshelf. What's happening? A secret passageway? A secret stairway? Suck. Guess it was one of those trick bookshelves. You put the right things in the right place, it does stuff. Like a staircase. Oh, they were nice enough to give us stairs. I guess we should climb them. Staircase. Go up. So we're missing... and lion, I think. Top is a lot more narrow than I thought. Did I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, I just hike it up. I think it should be. And, I think there's somebody down on all fours, trying not to look like he's staring towards the bookshelf. Sigma? What are you doing? I, lost the contact? You don't wear any. Ah! You climb. Okay. Jeez, why is he such a coomer? Oh. The only thing that's up here. Might as well take it. Huh. Can't really go any further. This is a dead end.
Are you done yet? Is anything up there?
Yeah, I'm heading back down now.
No? Find anything?
No puzzles or anything like that.
Stuffed animal.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrifying. There's the lion. Yes. And the sun. That's a funny looking dog.
Dog?
I'm pretty sure that's a lion. This is a lion? It doesn't really look like one.
It's a lion. Oh, hold on. Zip line.
Let's see what's inside. There's the memory card. Beautiful. Here you go. This is inside the lion.
Alright, let's slot it in. Alright, I've got the blue memory card.
And there's a blue slot in the stand.
Let's see what happens when I put it in then. What's going on here?
Showing dice. I wonder what the puzzle is.
There's only one way to find out. Which dice you would like to move by clicking vertically or horizontally.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, okay. Okay, I need to redo this. Hold on. Obviously that's right, but I want to get the colors correctly as well. So that's gonna be 2, 5. You're gonna be 6 and 1. You're gonna be and 4. That way we have both the colors and the numbers. How could you tell it's not a bear with a mane? Oh, I got those right. 4 and yeah, so now we've got the color and the number all in one memory. Cool. So I think we can just redraw this to fit. So we want that to be a blue 6. That to be a 5. This to be a 4. This to be a 1. This to be a 1. This to be a 2. This to be a 4. Alright, cool. That is our goal. Let's think about this one. Let's see. Odd, even, odd, even. Okay, so I'm guessing what we need to do here is if we match up the colors, we get 1 key. If we match up the numbers, we got another key. So let's just do numbers. Let's just do colors. That. Or do we need to do both? No, that gets us 1.
Yeah, I did it.
Good work, Sigma. That was amazing.
Ghost check.
Hey. Let's take a look. Hey, this?
Yeah, it's password to the safe.
Which one is that, though? Oh, we actually got the hidden password. Nice. Let's get the regular password down, which means we just need a 1 there. Even, so you can't do it. Even, yeah, so the blues literally just can't make their way over here. Literally just can't. Yeah. Even odd. whatever. I think we just match up the numbers. Should be fine. Yeah. Get 6. So I need There we go. Yeah, it's just like it's just rotation. Okay. And 5. Beautiful. 1, 2. Yeah. 3 and a 4. Cycling? Yeah? And we want to get a 4. Fuck. I'm just really curious what happens if you get both the, because obviously if we just get the numbers, right, we'll get a thing, right? Put a 3 there. 4 there. Two. 6 there. 5 there. 2. And then we want 1. YouTube. Reconnect. On. There we go. All right. Yeah, my internet cut out there. Should be fixed now. Let's oh, I needed that. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, just internet cut out. All right. Why did neither of you tell me that the fucking stream went down? I had no idea. Chatakami, how's it going? I hate playing board games. It's not a board. I need a 1. There we go. I'm gonna get the 4. Gonna be one of the hard. No? 4. I wanna get all the ones that are on the inside first, since they're harder. Yeah? Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the 3. Yeah? And we'll do 2. Beautiful. And we gotta be careful because if we put the wrong number in, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna roll you that way. That way, if I put the wrong number, I can just roll that right back in and be fine. I need that to be a 5. Yeah? So then if I roll this in, That should be the exit password, right? Yes! Good job! Excellent work! I think this is a different password. Alright, let's get out of here. This is the safe, right?
Yeah. Just like the ones we saw in the AB room in the crew quarter. Under the right password, it should open up, I think. Password is Sun Moon Moon. That should give us the golden file, hopefully. Yes. Awesome, it's open.
Good job, Sigma! Again?
A Moon Star.
Oh, I'm still in the Be Right Back strain? No. God damn it. I mean, you didn't miss much. I just finished up the dice puzzle, and then I just put the things back into here. Actually, before we get to continuing, read the files in here. This one. Okay. Prisoner's Dilemma. Apple and Banana committed a serious crime and were arrested. Since they were accomplices, the police separated them for questioning and kept them from. The detective visits each criminal and tells them the following. If either of you spill the beans, you both get 2 years. If he climbs up and you confess, you'll get 1 year and he'll do 15. Quiet and he gives it up, you'll do 15 while he does 1. So I bet you're thinking, well, what if we both rat the other guy? Pretty simple, pal. You both get 10 years. This is the prisoner's dilemma. You betray your partner or stay silent in the AB game, however, sometimes the most rational choice is the best one. It's also just not the most rational choice because the prisoner's dilemma just ignores a lot of external variables. Antimatter Bomb. This bomb uses the energy generated by the collision of particles and antiparticles. How does it work? Fly explains. Imagine two types of matter that are exactly opposite. Well, find what happens. According to quantum theory, their numbers add together to make 0. Like 1 and negative 1, and they kind of disappear because they cancel out. This is called annihilation. When they collide, they create something. Baby. But this baby is pure energy. A lot of it. In other words, an antimatter bomb makes an exploding baby. That makes sense. The worst explanation ever. This device will detonate an antimatter bomb. Technically, it's called a remote triggering detonation signal device, but that takes a really long time to type out, so we'll just use detonate. This particular device has 2 models of operation, immediate and delay. Pressing the switch when you're less than a meter away from the bomb will trigger the immediate mode. The bomb will detonate immediately. If you're more than a meter away from the bomb, pressing the switch will activate the delay mode. The bomb will explode 30 minutes later. It feels like it should be the other way around, doesn't it? Like, if you're right next to the bomb, you want it to take time to explode so you can go away, so you can get away. Whereas if you're already as far away as, like, if you're already out of the explosion range, you want it to detonate immediately. That seems like it would make more sense. Who designed this? Someone's getting fired today. Alright, cybernetics. A device originally created to weaponize genetically engineered psychic bears? What? Just kidding, it's actually an arm augmented for online sex chat. Not really. In truth, it's the arm for a mysterious, libido-powered robot. I'm just messing with you. Cybernetic arm is actually a mechanical limb that you can control with your mind. Really, it's a titanium alloy for bones. Those are covered with ABT, or artificial biological tissue. The ABT even has artificial nerves. You can feel pain throughout it just like a real arm. Veins that connect to the rest of your body, so if you inject medicine into a cybernetic arm, it will flow to the rest of the body. Interesting. I wonder how that's gonna come. This necklace. Necklace Luna wear. Never seen without, has a cage containing a blue bird hanging. If you twist the key at the bottom, It plays music. Someone special gave it to her as a gift, and she says it reminds her of the following lesson. Search for happiness wherever you can, because the search itself is what will make you happy. It's a good principle to live by. Three laws of robotics were created by science fiction author Isaac Asimov. That's kind of those guys are kind of terrifying in the background there. As follows: a robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such does not conflict with the first or second laws. Later on, Asimov also developed another preceding rule known as the zeroth law. First appeared in the story Robots and Empire. 0. A robot may not harm humanity or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm. Clearly, the zeroth law has priority over the first stage. The first law would have the written addendum, except where this would conflict with the zeroth law. Whether or not O16 was aware of this law is unclear, but in any event, O16 did act in accordance with it. Who the fuck? O16. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Huh. I know. Good. Well done. Yeah, I am. I am great. So, what have we got this time? First. Map. It's floor B. We go through the green? We found in the cabin said floor A. The one we found in the cabin said floor A. Sigma, you sounded kind of weird there. No, don't worry about it. So, the map? No, the map in the infirmary. Then that means floor A must be the top floor, right? Did come down here on an elevator after all. So it seems. There's more stuff in there. Oh, I know what those are. Yeah, keycard. This one's have moons on them. It must be the moon keys that announcer was talking about. We play the AP game. You've got two, just like the sun keys. As a pair, Luna and I only need one. Then I'll take another one. So, next. A piece of paper. Something written on it. Here are some more AB game rules. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. In other words, we can't all abstain. We have to vote. Anyway, what else is there in the safe? Only one thing. Key. The exit key? Looks like. You can open the door. Ah, go. I have no idea what you two are talking about there. Presumably the lock for the door. Now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we had gone through the scene. Yep, wait. We make it here to the warehouse.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
He's evading. He's evading you, Bluetooth.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento Mori of the Ninth Lion.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to ninth, but why?
because it's an anagram. Yeah. It is.
What does it mean?
I think memento mori is Latin for remember death, or don't forget your mortality. The other part, I mean, it was just doesn't.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun? But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor?
Right, 9th door.
Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. That means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep. Not open. Gotta. Yeah, we still have some. We still have a while until next Ambidex game. I wonder. Oh, there's probably gonna be another lock, right?
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side.
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Do you think they could be chromatic doors?
Yeah, it did say that there are white chromatic doors. I don't know what combination of colors you would. Ooh. Unless. Yeah, no, I have no idea.
There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. Must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Right. Suddenly, the voice of the announcer. Warehouse.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Who the fuck just ran to the fucking Ambidex room? What the fuck? If we don't make it there in time, we're all fucking dead.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one.
Alice?
All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
How do they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Run, bitch, run! Did Tenmyoji go to the archives last time? I don't remember who went where. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. I think Tenmyoji, Clover, and who else went to the archive? We still haven't been to the laboratory yet, because that's where Quark and Kay had gone. Now I feel empty. Left out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Al. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open the AB rooms before the rest of us got
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We had to talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
Or no sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Something happened?
Yes. It's Quark, you see. He...
What?
Oh, but he... Oh, no! Okay, so I had thought that maybe Quark got infected in the laboratory, but... Oh, wait. No, he did go to the... I think they still went to the laboratory, so maybe... So he's infected, but we can't spend time to treat him because this idiot Dio already opened up the Ambidex rooms, which means we have 40 minutes before we all die.
What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Myoji shoved Kay aside and left through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and then ran off after. People, we are on the clock here because Idio
Quark
decided to open the fucking door.
Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
And Myoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to take him desperately. Clover stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but...
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna.
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay, I'll see what I...
Right, this is basically the same as
that
before.
machine, it's called an ad. It uses nuclear Yes, I believe it can...
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
Couple minutes. That is...
Well, I know what's wrong with... I feel so terrible. Quark has an infection.
Oh no.
Yes, he's been infected with a
Yeah, I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Joe and Luna are two of the first people to infirmary. They must have history with Quark stayed behind after the EP game. Lit up and found one way or another. Bernard heard about it.
No. He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
His voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had you known about radical us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should...
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
We looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms?
Wonder how's this gonna be different? Because
did you find anything?
We are on the clock right now. The archives? No, it's just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh, they went to the garden. So then... who went to the lab? Because me, Luna, and Clover went to library. Kay, Quark, and Solo. And Phi went to the garden. Which meant the people that went to the lab were Theo, Enmyoji, and Alice went, right? This thing?
Oh god.
So if they didn't find it, we don't have
And
it.
he's going to... Oh god, no.
Look, just to be sure. Where did the three of you
The
go?
pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir?
Pantry? Who went to the lab then?
Nothing.
What? Do we have the map? Floor map for 4B, right? Okay, so garden this way. Blue door's garden. Green door we went through. Archives. This goes here, which I could have sworn this was the laboratory, right? Because that's where A and... What? Hold on. Maybe just slumped to the ground. Moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake!
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But... how?
Like this!
And really lightning, grab the scalpel, is shoving it towards the sword. So far the same thing.
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Yeah.
No, how? What about the lab? Who went to the lab?
Right. On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Right.
Damn you bats! I can't please! You have to let me go! I'm trapped! Let me... kill some and kill can...
Yeah. Barely you seem to notice the loss of scalpel, you did scream. So did Alice grab it?
Yes?
Are there any tranquilizers in here?
No, well,
What?
there's...
Soparil?
That's the one that's good. Hit him. He'll be. It's just. It won't.
But...
Just hurry. Come on, Luna.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
okay,
just...
we've gone through this. Oh god, an anime. Quark and Kay went to the lab, no? Well, they went to the lab
Okay,
in the...
I've got it.
So, in this timeline, right? In this timeline, they went to the lab. But in this timeline, no one went to the lab, which just... What? How did they not go... How did no one go to the lab? Because I thought Quark and Kay went to the lab, but they didn't. They went to the garden, which we went to last.
Good. Wait until he's. Now. Do it now.
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Tranquilize that kid. Alright, now who has the knife? Who has the knife? Is it Alice again?
According to... Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it
He
last?
shouldn't wake up for...
Man, he sure was strong.
I think that might be the virus. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs...
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well...
How much do you know about this rat?
Oh, I probably... All I've seen about it... Why would I lie? I've seen other viruses do the same thing.
So when Quark tried to kill himself,
Yes, at least.
Yeah, some kind of psychosis. Turn, follow 10 minutes. Yeah, okay, so Alice also is infected. Her. Work had a moment to go, flying hollow, motion.
We're all we're only
Hey,
You don't understand. All of humanity. The virus will adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Yep, okay, so we're back to chasing Alice. The sun centers. How much time do we have left? Took myself and took off after. 2 moments of hesitation, but too much distance. Ugh. Where did she go? Everyone else poured out of the air.
you lost?
Well, let's quickly.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood? Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
Ran through. Where should I look for Alice? That should be a best good bet. Lounge it is, I guess. No one here. Yeah, where'd she go? I think I need to look somewhere. Oh. Phone just turned off for no reason. Trying to head towards the exit. Second floor. So last time we found her in the garden, right? Hey. Red door. Oh, so we're going this way now. Interesting. Yeah, what room is this? The pantry. This is the pantry, huh? Alice Tenmyoji and Dio searched this room. Yeah, nothing here either. Find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. Feels it like Quark did. Nobody's around to stop her. Son, yeah, thanks for being here, Firewall. Have a good night. Verify Quark and get again. Blue door now. So this is where she went the last time, right? First thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Nightlife was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves. The air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet, like a forest, spring rain. Okay, it's sad. Plants and stuff everywhere. Yeah, not here either. Bad. Searching for Alice for a while. I'd found nothing. It had happened to her, but gotta get back in time for the Ambidex game. Searched every corner of floor B. Where to be seen. It's pointless. I should get back to floor A. Someone else found her? Ambidex rooms are going to be closing pretty soon, I assume. You might want to get back in time for that. Just saying. I'm exhausted. I want to get. We'll make our choice in the Ambidex game, and we'll end. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. Ah! Alice! First thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. Almost like getting punched. Stopped short, body refusing to move. Oh. How did this happen? First, one shaking foot forward. Next, legs began to wobble and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. This looks pretty bad. I don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. It looks too late.
Maybe we can still save her.
And at last, I pressed my finger to her neck. Those hopes were pulse. Though she wasn't breathing either. Dilated hideously. Her face seemed somehow human. No. Dead in her chest is a scalpel. There's no doctor, but judging from the angle, it looks like it had pierced her. Someone stabbed her? Oh.
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
Well, yeah, but we didn't see it, so it is possible. Someone found her, took the knife from her, and stabbed her. That is entirely possible.
No. No.
Take the bracelet. That's going to be very important going forward. Something in my brain snapped. Yeah, I'm not doing that scream. Or I'm getting at noise complaints. Scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The thing I felt as my body slumped to the floor, the world went dark. I came to, and I was floating in a field of nothingness. Came over. Ending begins somewhere. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, it looks like we just died. Very cool. What happened there? Yeah, we got a bad ending. Because we didn't know where Alice went. Interesting. But yeah, I just want to check something. Here we go to the archives. Here we go to the garden, right? The afterscape. I just want to check to make sure I got everything right here. Someone else did it. They most likely have blood all over. Depends on whether it's squirted or not.
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Straight in front of us.
You three came in through the blue door, right? And
Yeah.
which room did you go into?
Fan-shaped one called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
Going with a bunch of plants in it.
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
Beetles.
So, it sounds a lot like the infirmary.
Yeah, when we went through the I mean, not necessarily, right? It's possible that most of the bleeding was internal. Yeah, so we get here.
Huh? Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked. I wonder, it looks, why do why don't, what?
So that's interesting. It looks like where you go is different in each, so, right, okay, so let me pull up the map. So, in the first timeline, when we went this way, that group went here and then went into the treatment center. But here instead, we went up this way and into the archives. I'm guessing on the other side, they went over here into the pantry, but they could have also gone down here into the lab. Interesting. Very interesting. Warehouse. With a white door. One looks like it. So I'm guessing this is the lab? So they just went into a different room? Very interesting. Huh. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess that's, where we are going to stop it for now. Next time we will be going down this route, seeing how that goes. Yeah, we're just, we're slowly filling out the, flowchart here, which is good. Yeah. With that being said, this has been Zero Escape, Virtue/Reward. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and join our Discord down in the description so you can find when we're live. And yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, thanks for chatting. And I'll see you all possibly sometime this week, possibly next weekend. We'll see if my computer doesn't die by then. See y'all.